Hey everyone, welcome back. All right, let me hit you with a question that might just change the way you see your cat and the world around you. Have you ever wondered what your cat is looking at when they stare into thin air? Or why they suddenly twitch their ears at something you can't hear? Here's the truth. Your cat's reality is completely different from yours. They live in a world filled with sights, sounds, and sensations that you and I will never experience. And today, I'm breaking down 10 incredible things your cat can see, hear, and sense that you can't. Some of these will surprise you, some might even make you a little uneasy. And by the end of this video, you'll never look at your feline friend the same way again. So let's dive in. Number 1. The leftovers of your touch. Okay, kicking things off with number 1. The leftovers of your touch. Picture this. You grab your phone, scroll for a second, and put it down. To you, that's it. Story over, right? Not for your cat. Cats have this superpower where they can detect the heat traces you leave behind. Yeah, your hands are warm, about 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit if we're getting technical. And when you touch something, that warmth doesn't just vanish. It lingers on the surface for a bit, like a ghostly fingerprint. Your cat's got these crazy sensitive whiskers and a nose that can pick up on that faint heat signature. That's why you'll see them sniff or paw at stuff right after you've touched it, like your keys, a mug, or even the couch cushion. To them, it's not just an object. It's a little glowing memory of where you've been. Scientists call this thermal sensitivity, and it's tied to those nerve-packed whisker follicles. Wild, right? Next time your cat's nosing around your stuff, they're basically reading your heat diary. Number 2. The silent whispers of electronics. All right, confession time. Have you ever caught your cat staring at your TV or phone, ears perked up, even when it's on mute? I used to think my cat was just judging my Netflix choices, but turns out there's more to it. All those gadgets, your TV, your laptop charger, even your Wi-Fi router, they're buzzing with high-frequency sounds we can't hear. Humans top out at about 20,000 hertz. That's the limit of our ear game. Cats? They're rocking up to 64,000 hertz according to research. That's a whole secret soundscape. Those devices emit ultrasonic hums, like a faint whine or buzz, that drive some cats nuts. Ever had your cat swat at your charger or bolt when you plug something in? They're not imagining it. They're hearing a symphony of tech noise we're totally deaf to. Scientists say this sharp hearing evolved for hunting, like picking up mouse squeaks. But now it's their backstage pass to the electronic world. So, next time they glare at your screen, they're not being dramatic. They're just tuned into the gadget gossip. Number 3. The movement of air that you can't feel. Okay, let's talk whiskers. Those little face antennas cats have. Ever seen your cat twitch their whiskers or flick their tail out of nowhere like they're sensing a ghost? Here's the deal. Those whiskers are insanely sensitive. They're packed with nerve endings that detect tiny air currents, like a draft from a window you forgot to close or the whoosh of someone walking by in the hallway. It's called mechanoreception. Fancy word. But it just means they're air detectives. Imagine you're sitting there, totally still, and your cat's head snaps toward the door. You're like, what? I didn't feel anything. But to them, the air's alive. It's swirling, shifting, telling them stuff. Researchers say this helps them hunt in tight spaces or dodge danger. But in your house? It's why they know you're coming before you even turn the knob. To us, air's just air. To them, it's a whole conversation. Number 4. The footsteps of someone far away. This one's a classic. Your cat's chilling on the couch, then bam, they're at the door before you even pull into the driveway. How do they do that? It's not ESP, it's their ears and paws teaming up. Cats can hear super low frequency sounds, like the rumble of your car engine a block away or the thud of your shoes on the porch. We're talking vibrations below 20 hertz that our ears just ignore. Plus, their paw pads? They've got these little sensors, Pacinian corpuscles, if you want the science name, that feel the ground shaking from your steps. I've got a friend whose cat always greets her at the garage door, and she swears it's magic. Nope, just cat radar. Studies show they're built to hear prey rustling from a distance, so you're clomping around. They've got you clocked way before you're close. Next time they're waiting for you, give them a nod. They earned it. Number 5. The secret messages in their own fur. Okay, this one's sneaky. You've seen your cat lick themselves a million times. Gotta stay clean, right? But it's not just grooming. It's communication. Cats have scent glands all over, cheeks, paws, even that little spot on top of their head. When they rub against you, the couch, or even their own tail, they're dropping scent bombs. Pheromones, technically. These are like invisible post-it notes only they can read. Ever catch your cat sniffing their own paw or the spot they just sat on? They're checking their own messages. Scientists say these scents mark territory or signal comfort, and their nose, 14 times stronger than ours, picks it all up. To us, it's just fur. To them, it's a smelly scrapbook of their day. So, when they headbutt you, that's their way of saying, "You're mine now, smell you later." Number 6. The echo of sounds that have already passed. This one's trippy. You and I hear a sound, like a door slamming, and once it's quiet, it's over, right? Not for your cat. Their ears are so sensitive they can catch the leftover sound waves bouncing around. Think of it like an audio afterglow. A creak from the stairs, a laugh from the next room. Those vibrations hang in the air, and your cat's still processing them long after we've moved on. Research shows their ear structure amplifies faint echoes, which is clutch for hunting in the wild. Ever seen your cat perk up minutes after you drop something? They're not late to the party. They're still hearing the encore. It's like they've got a time machine for sound. Number 7. The ghost of their own movements. This one's so cool it gives me chills. Picture your cat strutting across the room, then suddenly they freeze and stare at the floor behind them like, "Wait, what was that?" Here's why. Their whiskers and paws are so tuned in, they can feel the tiny vibrations from their own steps after they've passed. It's like their movement leaves a ripple in the air and floor, and they sense it trailing behind. Scientists say those whisker nerves pick up micro-shifts, almost like a feedback loop. To us, walking's just walking. Bam, done. To them, it's a lingering vibe, a little shadow of where they've been. Next time they do that weird pause and stare, they're basically haunting themselves. Number 8. The invisible cat highway in your home. You think your house is just walls and furniture? To your cat, it's a full-on freeway system, except you can't see it. They've mapped out these hidden paths using scent trails, whisker vibes, and even air pressure shifts. That's why they'll leap from the couch to the shelf to the windowsill like it's choreographed. Ever wonder how they nail those jumps without a test run? Their senses build this 3D blueprint. Scents from their glands mark the route, whiskers gauge the distance, and their ears catch airflow clues. Researchers say cats create mental maps way more detailed than ours for navigation. So, when they zoom around, they're not just playing, they're cruising their own secret interstate. Number 9. The hidden glow of certain objects. Alright, this one's straight up magical. Well, science magical. Cats can see into the ultraviolet spectrum, UV light, which we can't. That means some things in your house look totally different to them. Certain fabrics, like a white t-shirt, might glow faintly under UV. Cleaning products, plastic toys, even your walls if they've got the right paint, they could be sparkling to your cat. Studies show their lenses don't filter UV like ours do, so they're seeing patterns and streaks we're blind to. Ever catch your cat fixated on your laundry basket? Maybe it's not boring to them. It's a glowing art gallery. To us, it's just stuff. To them, it's a light show. Number 10. The future before it happens. No, your cat's not wearing a crystal ball, but they're so good at picking up clues it feels like they are. Their senses, vibrations, air shifts, sound, are dialed up to predict stuff, like storms. They'll pace or hide before you even hear thunder because they feel the pressure drop or hear distant rumbles we miss. Earthquakes? Some cats bolt seconds early thanks to those paw sensors catching tremors. And you, ever had your cat cuddle up right before you get mad or sad? They're reading your breathing, your tension, tiny cues we don't even notice about ourselves. Science says this hyper-awareness comes from their predator roots, spotting danger or prey before it's too late. So, when they act like they know what's coming, it's not a guess. They're just ahead of the curve. Alright, there you have it. 10 incredible things your cat can see, hear, and sense that you and I are totally clueless about. From heat ghosts to secret highways, they're living in this wild, hidden world right under our noses. Next time your cat's staring off, ears twitching, or waiting for you like they've got a sixth sense, just remember, they're not making it up. They're tuned into stuff we'll never get. How amazing is that? If this video made you see your cat in a whole new light, Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and share it with another cat lover in your life. Oh, and if you're itching to dive deeper into the mysterious world of your feline friend, my next video is waiting for you, just one click away. Thanks for hanging out with me. See you in the next video.